Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. Today we're working with these two colors which match my nails perfectly. And to get started with this watercolor, you want to warm up some warm water. It doesn't have to be boiling hot, but it does need to be warm to help the color blend. So yeah, before I start any watercolor, I like to wet the hair first. This helps the color latch onto the hair better compared to if it was dry. Okay, so I'm going in with the first color, the lighter blue. A watercolor, the more dye you use, the more pigmented it'll be. Probably don't need no more than 4 to 5 bottles, but I use 2 for this color. So it's just a matter of preference and how pigmented and how long you want the color to last. Ultimately, it's best to hand paint it, but ain't nothing wrong with like a foot color like this. So yeah, I'm gonna work that blue in, make sure it gets everywhere, saturate the hair, move through it, because just because it's wet and it's in water does not mean all the hair is being saturated. So you really want to work that color in, don't miss any spots, and take your time. Now I'm going in with the second blue, the darker blue. Gonna mix that in. Make sure you're mixing it in really good. I recommend using a whisk to stir your color. You can use a spoon. Doesn't really matter, but make sure you get those little blocks of color mixed in so you don't get any blotches on the hair. Okay, so I'm gonna work that color in. I always start from bottom to top, just so the knots can stay as light as they can and the lace doesn't color. Like I said, you really want to work that color in. You don't want to overestimate your hair. Just because it's in water does not mean it's fully saturated. So really work that color in. And I only used 2 bottles, but you can see the hair took it really good. So here's the finished color. It's like the perfect sky blue, the perfect shade of blue. I really love it. And here's the wash and condition process. If y'all watched my last video, you already know what to do. So I'm gonna skip through this. When working with colored hair, you want to wash your hair at least twice minimum, or until the color comes out when you're rinsing out the hair. And when you're washing the hair out, make sure to use cold water so you don't run the color out the hair, especially if you're working with watercolor. Here's the blow drying process. I'm wearing the hair bone straight in the side part. Again, if you watch my last video, you already know what to do, so I'm gonna speed it up. Also, I hate wearing hair with split ends, so I was trimming the hair as I was going. I personally believe cutting the split ends off of your bundles, wigs, or whatnot helps the hair look natural, and it gives you like that sleek finish. That's definitely a part a lot of people miss out for a sleek finish install. Look at this blue, y'all. It damn near matches the color on my wall. Like, I was in love. It was perfect and it matched my nails and the vibe I was going for and everything. So the next step is the install of my bald head. And as you can see, since the wig is my size and I have an elastic band, putting it on was like so effortless. All you need to do is just adjust to your head. Literally, like that's it. I take care of my wigs. So like my edges were already in place, like I had no issues. The install was effortless, like so easy. So yeah, I'm just adjusting the wig around to get the perfect fit. This is why I really push for custom wigs, because the first step into a perfect glueless install is a wig that fits your head. wigs are not one size fits all, and majority of these vendors are selling like size 22, 21 and a half. I really don't know because there's no like standard to the hair industry, but most of the time they sell size 22, and obviously everybody's head isn't in medium. So if you want a glueless wig, it's best to get one that's your size. That's the first step. And for glueless installs, some stylists they use got to be gel or spray or whatever to hold down the wig. Depending on how I feel, I use a spray, but today I didn't use nothing. I just used mousse to hold down my baby hairs and like the front and whatnot. I didn't plan on keeping the wig on for long. And I didn't have any plans, so I didn't really need like that extra hold. But if you want glueless but you want like a more secure hold, I would suggest using the Got To Be spray. Got To Be products aren't glue, they're just the cans of hairspray in a bottle is gel. It's not actually glue, we use it as an alternative, so it's still a glueless install. I don't know why people get mad about that, but yeah, it's not glue, so it's not like some kind of trick. It's just a matter of preference. Today I didn't use anything to hold it down, so I guess this would be considered like the true glueless install. But if, like I said, if you want like a really no glue, no nothing type of install, your wig has to be your size. That's step one. So yeah, I'm going to brush my baby hairs in place, and I'm gonna wrap them with some wrapping paper after. But yeah, like this is all that it is to the install. I already did the styling with the wig by itself. I prefer style my wig and then put it on, because when I'm styling it on a canvas head, I can see like the whole 360 compared to if I'm doing it on my head, I could just see like the front and the side views. So on my site, I offer ready-to-wear wigs, which is wigs that are already styled. So you'll be essentially doing the same thing as me. If the wig already doesn't come with baby hairs, all you gotta do is just put the wig on, cut the lace, and put baby hairs if wanted. The styling's already done for you. It's like a professional stylist. Hairstyle getting shipped to you or being picked up is so easy, so convenient, like it's worth the price. If you don't have the time, the budget, the location, whatever, if you can't get to a stylist, ordering a ready-to-wear wig is your best bet for you, because everything's already done for you. You just need the tint and you need to cut the front. Even request it. If you request it as well, I can cut it for you. I can cut the baby hairs, whatever you want. Once you purchase the wig, it's up to you to style it. I can do whatever you need me to before I ship it out or before you pick it up. It really doesn't matter, but this is your best bet. If you're a beginner, I recommend ordering a ready-to-wear closure wig. Closures are easier to put on than frontals, so start with a closure and then work your way up to a frontal. But if you do choose to go to a stylist, I do offer wigs that are not customized, so your stylist or yourself, you can put in the work yourself to get the results you want. I do have a coupon code in my description box, and I do offer $50 off your first install when you order hair from me. So it doesn't matter if it's bundles in lace or wig itself, your first install is $50 off. This glue was so pretty. Like, even though I didn't have my lashes or any makeup or anything, I felt so pretty, like a mermaid or a fairy or something. And look at how it like matches the wall. Like, this is my brand color. This color is perfect. I love it. Here I am showing y'all that it's glueless, 100% glueless, no spray or nothing. An easy install. Alright, so this was the final look. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.